Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching. Great episode tonight. It's when the rain starts. Things get ugly from here on out on this trip. But before we get into that, we're going to give away the shirt from last week. There it is, the shirt with all the thumbnails all over it. And we're going to go over to the computer and pick a winner. Here we are on the YouTube comment picker. And we're going to scroll down here and we're going to put the URL from last week's video in there. So that's in there. And we're going to filter duplicate users so there's only one comment per user. And we also want to put in the word shirt. That was the secret word for last week. And we'll get the comments. 81. 81 comments that are eligible to win the shirt. And here we go. Good luck, everyone. Dirt Kellogg. Well, another good video under the shirt. I mean rug. You two have it made living the dream. Bison, hot, tent, and gold. Can't wait for the spring thaw to see what's next for the hip bees. You'll have to come to Western Mass and seek the gold. It's awful tiny, but it's there. Ha-ha, peace. Well, congratulations, Dirt Kellogg. Congratulations, Dirt Kellogg. You are the winner. Contact us. You got 30 days to claim your prize. Send me a reply to your comment in last week's video, and I'll give you an email address, and you can send me your address. Now, let's get on with the show.
I've spent years searching both this world and its twin, looking for a place that I might belong, more than a shadow to all my sin. Now maybe it's time to step up, like I've never seen a better reason why. Come here, darling, I'm gonna lose me in those flashing hot amber lights. Try to be the word when you can't listen, I try to be the voice when you can't sing. I try to be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything. I wanna rescue you from your nightmares and be a part of all your dreams. I wanna be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything.
Top of the morning to you.
Look at that shirt. Let's get a good look. Wow, it says Groovy Dudes.
And toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
See the back, it's different.
Wow. That's something.
I designed it.
Tom designed it. There's some for sale in our store.
Yeah, there's a couple left.
So here we are.
We got our new coffee mugs too. The bee.
They got the B on that side and then regular logo on the other. We're just having a coffee here. We're gonna go out and get breakfast. Last night it rained a little bit. It wasn't really cold, but it wasn't supposed to be. The weather coming up is going to get frigid cold. So we're going to go out and get a breakfast. We've got pay dirt today we're going to do from the Emily Rydell from Bering Sea Gold on Discovery Channel. We got some of her pay dirt. And In one of the boxes of her pay dirt that she sold, how many did she sell?
200.
200. And one of them, or three of them.
3 of them.
3 of them had an ounce of gold in it. So
Wow.
we could find an ounce of gold today in that pay dirt from Emily Rydell. We're going to show you that. We're going to go out and have breakfast. So don't go away. Another shot of that groovy shirt. You can win that. We're going to give that shirt away today. So stay tuned because there may be a secret word. We're going to go out and grab a breakfast. But before we go, we better check in with the hip bee. See what he says.
Hey, all you groovy dudes out there. This is the Hip Bee. Now, before I give you the weather, I gotta tell you that shirt he's got is groovy. It's got some handsome bee on it. Yeah, that's right, that's right. It's groovy. But I'm here to give you the weather. So let me do that. Today, the weather is gonna be cloudy. Very cloudy, a little cool, about 35 degrees. Gonna get cold tonight, so you better get your knickers on and your Longfellows. All right, that's about it. I'm gonna sit by the wood stove, get nice and warm. Toodaloo.
Thank you, Hip Bee, for that great weather report. Let's go get something to eat. Here we are, we're sitting over in Lincoln, and we picked up our breakfast. Look, they outdid themselves today. That's more than 6 home fries. How about you?
Yeah, no, I got a lot.
Look at that. Fantastic. We're gonna sit here and eat, and we'll be back. We just got back to the tent. It's raining now, and everything around here is just a sheet of ice. Real slick. But we're gonna head inside. We're gonna take a look at the Emily Rydell pay dirt from Bering Gold. We're gonna check that out. All right, we're back inside the tent now. I threw a log in there. It's 70 degrees in here, so it's not real cold out, but it's supposed to get colder. And look at that shirt. Holy smokes.
Toodaloo?
Toodaloo, that's going to be the secret word. Toodaloo, Toodaloo, just so you see it. I'm going to put it right on the screen here. That's the secret word. You're going to have to use that word in the comments to be eligible to win that shirt. Look what we got. Bering Gold from Emily Rydell from Nome, Alaska. She's on the Discovery Channel's Bering Gold.
Boom.
Oh, there's a picture.
Which I was going to give away too, but she put my name on it.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Huh. Oh, that's great. And you got a sticker. Gold is where you find it. Look at that. Oh, and the Bering Gold pay dirt. I'm going to have to put that on the cooler. Let me show you the cooler before we go any further. We're going to add, we've got Flower Gold Wizard, Rigby. I'll show you the other side in a moment. We're going to put the Bering Gold pay dirt right there. Look at all that. Secret Creek, Prospecting, Larson, Nine Finger Mining, 207 Prospecting, Benzo Gold, Ron for the Hills Mining, 603 Honey down the bottom there, Nutmeg Prospectors, and Pinger. The texture on this doesn't take stickers too well, but it is what it is.
You still got room if you want to send one in.
Yeah, send one in, we'll stick it. Okay.
What's on the other end?
Where? Oh, on the end. We have Jericho and Hercules.
Wow, that's a cool one.
And AU guys over here.
He has a new logo too. Charles has
Yeah,
to
he
send
has
us
a new one. He'll have to send us a new one. Put it right underneath. Okay, now we're back to the pay dirt after we got our decals on. Certificate of authenticity. Hey. Look at that.
Oh, it even comes with a vial for your gold.
Yeah, it comes with a vial for the
Vial.
gold. Look at that. And a big bag of pay dirt. Zoomed in here, yeah. Look at that. And we got a vial. Now, what did we pay for this?
$150.
$150. And there were 200 bags. 3 of them had an ounce of gold in it. So we could hit the jackpot here. This is kind of fun because we don't know what's in it. And maybe this is one of the bags that has an ounce of gold in it.
Maybe.
And that would be something else.
But other than that, they don't tell you what's in it. So we have no idea.
No idea. Yeah. So we're going to set up and we're going to do it and see what's in it. Let's go. Isn't this exciting? We could have an ounce of gold in here. We're going to find something either way, but let's open this up. See what's in it. You can tear that right there. I don't even need my knife. Get right in there. And we'll see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Wow, it looks dark.
Yeah, it's from the bottom of the ocean.
Bottom of the ocean. Looks like everything's out of there. Real dark, a lot of black sand. Yeah, it's really already fine and classified, so I'm just going to take some in here. I think about that much. And I believe there's some, we have some dish soap there. I don't know if dish soap wears out, but there was some in here yesterday. Just gonna put a drop like that. It helps the gold from floating, the dish soap, because gold can float. It's hydroponic, so the water runs off the top and it'll sit right on the surface.
You could put a drop of honey too. That would do about the same thing. Well, honey's good for anything.
Almost. I don't know if it's good for that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna dig right in. You shake it, get that gold down the bottom. Take the lights off the top. I pan into another pan. We're gonna save all this in our tailings bucket over there. I'm gonna run everything again in a future episode. So. Liberate that there so it comes down.
Oh, that's going to be a challenging pay dirt.
Yeah, I think it is. There's a lot of black sand. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this first little pan.
Wow, that's a huge line of gold.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You see the gold floating?
Wow.
See it floating?
That's a nice line of gold there.
I'm going to suck all that up. And we're going to clean it up later, but I still have all that to do. I only did a little bit. So that's not bad for a start.
Yeah, that seems like an awful lot.
I'm gonna suck all that up.
You missed a little.
Alright. I'm gonna add more right to this. I'm gonna keep on going.
Huh?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look what's coming out.
Wow. There's a lot of gold in this bay dirt.
Well, maybe we got the ounce. I don't know, but we got a little ways to go yet.
I don't think it's an ounce, but I'm impressed with how much gold is in it.
Okay, I'm going to take that up too. All the black sand with it. I'm going to clean it all up later after I get... Well, first two pans, I'm impressed with how much is in there.
Me
I don't
too.
think, it doesn't look like it's going to be an ounce, but
There's a lot.
yeah, I think this is going to be over a gram easy.
Oh, yeah.
If that's halfway through, that'll be pretty good. So we're going to keep on going. We're stopping in between pans here. We probably got, I'll do two more, make it two more pans. It's tough. It's pretty tough because there's a lot of black sand, a lot of fine stuff. You got to take your time with it. I've been working on it, what, about 30 minutes?
Oh, yeah, at least.
About 30 minutes, and I'm about halfway through, so it's a fun one to do. So don't go away. And here we go. Should I do it all or half and half?
Half and half.
Okay. Half and half. Take all that up there. All right, here we go. Last batch. And I would say this is not the best pay dirt for a beginner because it is quite tough. Compared to some of the others I've done, it is on the harder side because the grain size of the black sand is similar to the size of the gold, so it's a tricky one to separate.
Sounds like a lot of excuses to me. That was good, though. It up.
Suck all that up. go. Let's take a look. Wow, look at that.
A little bit of gold in there.
Wow.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah. I just gotta get the last bits of the black sand out. I'll show you how we do that. Tapping it brings the gold there. And you make a wave that grabs the black sand and brings it down. You'll see it forming along the bottom. You're going to take another snuffer bottle, it's empty, you're going to suck up that black sand. And if you see, I see a little piece of gold that got by. Just avoid that. Take up all the other black sand. You can push that little piece back up. Again, tap your gold up to the top. Wash the black sand that's on the bottom down. Keep an eye through the middle, making sure no gold gets by. If something gets by, you can push it back up. And you suck up the black sand again. Okay, you keep doing that. Tapping your gold up to the top. And this is about the last of it right here. Okay? And I'm going to suck the last of this. I'm going to call that good. And that's the gold up there. Look at that. We're going to weigh it up, dry it up, and then we'll weigh it up and see what we got.
Wow, that's a ton of gold.
Yeah. What do you think? Gram?
It looks like more than a gram to me.
I think it's about a gram, but we'll see. Like that. Now I'm going to heat that up and dry it up. Put that right on the stove. We'll be back when it's dry. All right, let's take a look. The gold, very fine gold. We got our scale set. Look at that, 0.99 a gram.
Not bad. It makes you feel like there's a little piece missing.
I'm happy. I ain't going through all that again for a couple of specs, but I think that's great. I think we got 99.9% of it, and that's great.
Just about a gram. Not bad.
Well, we just got cleaned up from doing the pay dirt, and we got a gram. So that was really fun to do. I don't think it would be best for a beginner. It takes a little bit of time. It took me over an hour. So it was one of the more difficult, and it was fun. We enjoyed it. Remember, you can win this shirt. The secret word is toodaloo.
And it's written right there on the arm of the shirt.
I'll write it on the screen here too.
Toodaloo.
One word. You gotta leave that in the comments when you leave down below, and we're gonna pick a winner next week. Over the weekend. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button too in order to be eligible to win. And we'll pick a winner over the weekend. We'll announce it next week. Another thing's going on is we sprung a leak. I'll show you. Right there. In our floor, you see it's wet. And that's because underneath the stove, in the tent floor, it zips out. So you can roll it back and put your stove directly on the ground if you want. If you didn't have a heat deflector like I have. This mat is made of like cement and fiberglass, so it protects the floor, so I don't need that. But what happens is we have a tarp underneath everything. But occasionally, water, because it's coming downhill this way on the other side over there, it'll get on top of the tarp and it hits the zipper seam in the floor and gets through. And we've had that problem when we were in Vermont, when water gets under near the zipper, because it comes right through the zipper. The rest of the tent is somewhat waterproof, so nothing comes in. No big deal. We don't walk around barefoot in here anyway, but well, I don't think we're gonna sink. All right, let me turn you around. So we're gonna start dinner because it's a dreary, dank day. It's been raining off and on. It's not real cold, but it's supposed to get cold. We're gonna make buffalo stew, bison stew, actually, in our can cooker. So why don't we get going on that? Tom's cooking up some apples here. A little bit of honey on them.
No, a lot of honey. But that's the magic ingredient. A lot of honey.
What you got there?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. We're gonna make some apple cornbread to go with our bison stew. That's spiced.
I've made this before, so no criticizing. Well, it smells really good.
Yeah, it smells great.
That smells amazing.
Look at that.
It ain't gonna be an apple crisp, but at least it'll have apples in it, Kennison.
Okay, what we have in here is bison meat marinated in burgundy with some fresh ground black pepper and honey that was marinated overnight. And then I threw it in here with some flour and I coated it all with flour. And we're gonna put that in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, like that. And we're gonna let that go until the meat starts to brown. And we'll be back.
Big puddle on the floor.
Yeah, we're working around a puddle. We're sinking. meat's browned, we're gonna add, this is an onion, 2 carrots, 3 stalks of celery, all chopped up. Whoop.
Now it's in the puddle.
Mix that up good. We're gonna add some beef broth. I don't know.
I put the whole thing.
Putting the whole thing. Beef broth in there. Half a can of tomato paste. Like that. About half of this can. We're also putting, I couldn't get Worcestershire at the store because they were all out. So I'm going to substitute A1. Give it a little zing. A1 steak sauce. Couple. We want a good, couple tablespoons like that. What do you think? Good?
I think that's way more than enough.
Okay. Now we're going to mix that up. We're going to mix that all up and then we're going to cover it and let it stew. We have 1/3 of a cup of melted butter in here. We're using this, but we're modifying the recipe. So we can throw that out. Melted butter, 1/3 of a cup. Package of this. Goes in there. 2 eggs. Goes in there. Half a cup of milk. That should be good right there. Half a cup of apples. All that right there. And then we mix this up. Oh, teaspoon of pumpkin spice. That. I think that's everything, right? Honey apple cornbread. Now we have a greased pan here. We're gonna put that right in there. Okay. We're gonna put it in until it's done, until a fork comes out clean. We're gonna put it up here. Hope the oven's not too out of level. We'll be back. Alright, let's see how the stew's doing. It's about time to, it's going good. Look at that. And it's been going about half the time, about 15 minutes. It's going to take about 30 minutes, I think, for this. Now, we're going to add, we've got some potatoes, red, purple, white potatoes. We're going to add them to the mix. You don't want to put them in too soon because they'll be mushy. This will give them plenty of time to cook. And we're going to let that stew. And we'll be back. Look at that groovy shirt. You can win that. Do you know the secret word?
Right there.
Last time we're going to tell you. Toodaloo. Secret word.
Wow, look at that.
Let's look. Wow-wee.
Wow, that smells really good.
The buffalo meat just like fell apart in there. Look at that.
Ooh, that looks excellent.
Wow. Wow, look at that.
That smells unbelievable.
What do you got over there?
This is an apple honey pumpkin. Apple honey cornbread. Let's get that right.
Yeah.
Voila.
Very good.
And mine's gonna get this special.
Oh, little apple compote on the top. That looks more like a dessert. Maybe it is.
It is.
Look at that.
Don't be shy about it.
Wow. All right, we're going to take that over to the table and we'll tell you how it is. Here we are in the dining room. Everything smells fantastic.
That
Let's
looks
try
hot
the
as heck. Yeah.
apple cornbread here.
The apples on top really make it.
All
That's
right.
delicious.
Moment of truth. This is real hot. The bison meat just like fell apart.
That's too hot to eat. Wow.
You gotta give me a minute to cool this down.
It tastes delicious, but that's gotta cool.
What do you think?
I think it's one of the best beef stews I've ever had.
Really good. I think we could have let it go a little. We let it go for about 40 minutes. Ooh, just barely done. I could have let it go another 5 minutes, but it's fantastic.
It is delicious.
That's good stuff. We're gonna eat this. We'll be back. Don't go away. I'd like to take this time to thank our members, those who hit that join button, and also those who shopped at thehipbee.com. These names you see on the screen are those members, and they are special people. These people help us to continue making these videos. If you'd like to be on this screen, visit thehipbee.com and make a purchase, or hit that join button and become a member. Thank you. Here we are. It's raining. The puddle is getting a little bigger. It's over there.
Pretty big.
There's not much we can do about it. We're trying to dry it up. It's under the stove because that's where it's coming in. But it was a good day considering you can win this shirt. We already told you the secret word. There's some for sale too in the store. Limited supply.
I think there's 2 left.
2 left. I don't know. By the time this airs, I don't know if there'll be 2 left. Maybe they will. Groovy Dude shirt. If you want to win this one, put a comment down below with the secret word. And hit the like button and make sure you're a subscriber and you will be eligible. We're going to pick a winner over the weekend after we get 150 likes. And we'll announce it next Wednesday. We had great dinner today. It was fun being up here in the winter. Not so much when it's raining and you got a puddle, but you make do. It's supposed to get real cold tomorrow, so we may be skating in here. So we thank you for watching and coming along on our adventures. And next Wednesday, 7:30, we're going to be here. Hope to see you then. Till next time.
Peace.
We sprung a leak. We're going down.